Hello, 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 and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. It's been like 2 weeks from my perspective since we played, but I still remember pretty much exactly where we were, because last episode was such an interesting one with us talking to this gentleman and getting a lot of cool lore info from him. And now we're gonna jump over this railing. And we're gonna go drink from the river and hopefully, or the lake, and hopefully the game doesn't crash or like, you know, bug out on me like it did last time. Da da da. Leap. Let's go get a drink of water from Lake Mead. Yes, just drink until our health is full. Heal on water. Alright. And so the plan from here is we're just gonna start heading back south, making our way to Novak. That's where I want to head. So let's just head that way. Or hang on. We were following these pipes to figure out where they went. Yeah, and they went nowhere interesting, so I don't know how to fit. I don't know what to do about the quest that we're working on here with fixing the messed up water pipes. So we're just gonna move on. Hey there, fella. NCR Prospector.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Our guys put the monorail back to
the
work.
strip's all stirred up lately?
You don't say. Oh, Lake Las Vegas discovered. Cool. Ah, I love just the quiet vibe. Alone in the wasteland, all that's accompanying you is the sound of wind in your own footsteps. You know, and the three companions are following. Look at Boone in the sweater. Oh, it's so funny to me turning around and seeing that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get it. I was gonna download a mod that would make Veronica wear... Oh, wait. Did I download it? Hang on. I think...
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Hey, let me see if I got it working. Boone?
Not my strong suit, but okay.
I hate that, how it keeps like selecting not out all what I'm pointing at. Let's see if it'll work.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you? Aw, you shouldn't have.
Oh, hang on, come
You're
on.
making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Man, okay, I think I forgot to download it. I wanted to download a mod that would make her actually wear the dress, but it seems like I forgot to. Oh, hang on. Didn't we have a reason to go to REPCONN? Yeah, okay. Let's go over to REPCONN. The Brotherhood wants to meet us there. Yeah, it's literally right here. I think we swung by earlier and just popped our heads in for a moment. I like the REPCONN sign over there. I like the REPCONN robot. So there's this one modder who's been creating a bunch of new enemies for this game, like lore-friendly robots and shit. Like they recently did robot dogs. I wish I could remember their name. I would love it if they put the REPCONN robot in, the one from the billboards. Alright. Let's head on over and talk with the Brotherhood. The fact that we have Veronica with us will hopefully smooth over the conversation that's about to be had. Do they want to meet me inside the building? It feels weirdly small. I like how the robots look. Oh, you know, now it's operational errors, so I don't think we'll be kicked out when we come in.
I've read about REPCONN.
Oh, hey.
They did some work with the the government before the war. Rockets and some energy weapon prototypes, I think.
Cool. What kind of prototypes?
Plasma rifles. They were intended to replace the P-94 plasma caster. There was some corporate espionage going on between Poseidon Energy's Project Simile and whatever was going on here.
What was Project Simile?
Another one of Poseidon Energy's mini-secret weapon projects, before the Great War. It didn't go anywhere. That's how REPCONN got their shot, so to speak.
Rockets and energy weapons. That is an odd combination.
REPCONN went through some rough times. When the rocket business was shaky, Mr. House purchased the company. It didn't take long for him to repurpose their plasma technology for a government weapon contract.
How do you know so much about all this?
Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
Huh. REPCONN tours. Oh, well. Did we fight these people when we were here last time? I don't remember. It was weeks ago, like almost a month ago for me or more that I was here, in my point of view. That's the same rocket in front of the rocket manufacturing place we went to. Hi there.
Welcome to REPCONN headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you?
Yes, I have.
I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum.
I feel like the camera's pointing a little high. What can you tell me about REPCONN?
I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to REPCONN history, research and development, or ROBCO.
Tell me about ROBCO.
ROBCO Industries purchased REPCONN in 2075 to assist with some of ROBCO's military projects, as well as developing unmanned space exploration. The relationship between ROBCO and REPCONN is mutually beneficial, and we hope that both companies bolster each other well into the next century.
Well, about that. Tell me.
I can answer whatever questions you'd like.
Oh, come on, tell me.
Provided your query is...
Tell me about REPCONN's history.
REPCONN's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta-11 rocket was completed and launched. REPCONN's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when ROBCO purchased REPCONN in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system.
Cool. Tell me about your R&D.
As you may already know, REPCONN is an industry leader in producing alternative fuels for military and scientific purposes. REPCONN scientists were pioneers in fission-based propulsion systems, and have recently had some very exciting breakthroughs with plasma systems. The recent partnership with ROBCO has freed our engineers from mundane business matters, allowing them to focus solely on future projects.
Cool, that's enough about REPCONN history.
Very well. Feel free to ask me more about REPCONN at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases REPCONN's amazing scientific contributions, and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, ROBCO.
I'd like a tour.
Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Ready for the REPCONN tour, Rocketeer?
Yes, I am.
Courtesy of the fine folks at ROBCO,
Oh,
I'll be your guide today on
the branded robotics mod is working.
Discovery.
I really like that mod. It's a mod I installed that it makes the robots branded to the location they're in, and I do think it adds a lot. Oh.
In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we?
Luckily, it's gone. Boring old rod, or what's this? A dull rod? Not so, Rocketeers! This dull rod once powered REPCONN's old nuclear-propelled rockets, and still contains harmless, asterisk, traces of radioactive material. As an exercise, stare closely, asterisk, at the rod and tried to spot the telltale glow. Whilst this case is lead line standard in these cases not specifically requested for this display, do not touch, look, or stand too close to the exhibit. Keep your lungs moving and see the rest of the museum. God, my sensitivity in these menus. Where are we going now? What's this? Looks like my jar experiment.
Multicolored plasma fuels. Careful, they may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
Plasma, what? Hold up, Rocketeers. What's this? A trio of cylinders isn't a trio of cylinders at all, asterisk. They're containers holding some, asterisk, scientists call, or some of what scientists, containers holding what some, asterisk, scientists call plasma. Can you say plasma? REPCONN's always looking to the future, and in our future, we don't have to worry about radiation, health risk, or lawsuits when using this new and improved fuel source to blast our rockets into and out of the sky. Clarification: cylinders and plasma are factually correct designations of display items, both definitions by the scientific community. Alright, what are we looking at over here?
To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels REPCONN once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of REPCONN safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our environment.
Oh my god. Radioactive waste? We've all heard stories that radiation is dangerous. Fact or fiction, asterisk? A common sight in the factories, military installations, and the basements of select government-funded middle schools. These safety barrels, asterisk, are just what the names imply, safe. While their attractive coloring can be interpreted as a warning, for REPCONN, this is an invitation to a future filled with nuclear power. Rhetorical questions and nomenclature of exhibit items cannot be used as a basis of criminal prosecution. Select middle schools. Nuclear family. Why, look here, a pile of itty-bitty safety barrels, asterisk, all nestled together like a family sitting down to dinner. Now while it's claimed even the safest nuclear waste disposal procedures see poison into the environment, that never ever goes away. In REPCONN's case, we say it all depends on where you put them, and Havana's just the place. Nomenclature for hazardous waste barrels as per REPCONN glossary specs. Oh my fucking god. It's like, I love it.
Behind me is our
It's my favorite part of Fallout's tone.
Until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
Very cool. Rockets away. Just like the rocket you see here, we're aimed at the sky, but we've got a ceiling in the way. See, Rocketeers, while REPCONN was focused on non-radioactive asterisk propulsion engines, we still need to sneak back and use some of our older, proven techniques with nuclear-driven engines to make space travel a reality. Partnered with our new buddy ROBCO, we've dug up older, cheaper technology for upcoming orbital projects. No worries, even if you can't always see what we're up to there, we can see you! Any implications of radioactive material as negative is unintentional and in no way reflects ROBCO or its subsidiary REPCONN. I love this. Ready, set, launch. Force your parents a short drive south, and you'll see a retractable dome of REPCONN's launch facility, not actual size. You may have heard wild stories about rocket flights and their impact asterisk on nearby towns and communities. REPCONN feels you can't put a price on space exploration. After all, Rocketeers, you do want to go into space someday, don't you? Assuming it's figurative and indismissible as evidence in court of law. So dumb.
Now these colorful fellows behind me are REPCONN's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
I like these, the way they look. Green Bean, officially called the Z43521P by silly engineers. We preferred to call this little scrapper by its true nickname, the Green Bean. After all, which would you prefer in your back garden? A smoldering Z43521P or a Green Bean asterisk? The one sounds like it belongs if mentioned on the news. Sounds like it belongs if mentioned on the news. And make news it did. Featuring REPCONN's plasma engine, it was so newsworthy that we decided to take the quantum matter modulator unit out and see if we could use it for non-explosive uses. Rocket nickname chosen after results of the first trial landing. That's fucking, I love this. Green Bean. Alright, and then this one. Big Fat Fairy Fred. V29321G may look like a big fat red rocket, Rocketeers, but old fatty here can run circles around the Earth ran circles around the Earth not so long ago. So let's see you keep up. Sure, V29321G's re-entry gave it its more commonly known nickname, Big Fat Fairy Fred, but here at REPCONN, we choose to focus on the success and apply what we learned about explosive resilient shielding to future models and even our landing platforms, asterisk. The newly reconstructed REPCONN launch facility was direct beneficiary of this discovery. God, I love... It's so dumb. And now... Needle Nose. This sleek and purple R77-293A needle nose is what happens when you mix fossil and plasma in a rocket and shake it up. The fossil fuels punch this sharp-nosed terror through the sky, and the plasma is used to shoot it through space to planets where REPCONN can mine more fossil fuels, asterisk, continuing the whole cycle again. Interplanetary mining and resources rights still in negotiation. Like, I love this silly level. Hang on. Oh.
Due to a generous donation from ROBCO, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots.
What the fuck are all these?
Are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through.
I thought Mr. Handy was General Atomics. I love this, like, this is my favorite aspect of Fallout, is, like, the very comedically heavy-handed anti-capitalistic messaging that can be found. It's so fucking funny. Watch your step. Whoa, watch your step. You don't want to be facing this fearsome fellow if you accidentally stumble into a restricted area. Whether sporting the latest in dual miniguns, rockets, or laser cannons, this SentryBot not only takes its job seriously, but also takes no prisoners. It's proof of ROBCO's commitment to defense that these deadly guards are concealed in chambers throughout this facility. Oh, that's terrifying to know. So let this be a warning. Watch where you step, or out'll come ROBCO, guns a-blazing. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at ROBCO.
How may I serve you?
This is a very unique looking SentryBot.
This is the final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between REPCONN and REPCONN.
We'll look closer at this in a moment.
See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. ROBCO and its tiny partner, REPCONN, thank you. Any further questions, please feel free to ask. Yes? Did you have a question?
Oh, no, okay. Yeah, this is a very cool looking sentry bot. Do we actually get to fight? Because this doesn't look like the sentry bots from Fallout 3. Like, it kind of does. Like, it's clearly a sibling of it. I really hope we actually fight these. And this side... Dude, what the fuck? Did they just create a bunch of unique robot models for the museum, or... I mean, this looks like a stripped-down version of the handies that we're seeing. Are these... Do we actually see these functioning somewhere, or no? This is cool, because I don't recognize these designs in any way. The idea of an iBot with a screen is actually very cool. The eye in iBot. ROBCO's always had an eye for robotics, and this little fellow is no different. This robotic marvel can not only recognize your face and voice with advanced facial and auditory recognition technology, it can also broadcast video and audio as well. Oh, so I think these are showing upcoming models of robots is the idea. Think of it. All the sights and sounds of your radio and TV in your living room, at home, blasted directly to you on the streets, subway, bathroom, or wherever you may be. Never fear, you'll never miss a news bulletin or presidential address again, no matter where you are. Exhibits brought to you by our friends at ROBCO. This is very cool. I like that it's got a TV antenna on it because it's got the screen. I get it. So these are upcoming robot models. So this is what they were hoping would be the next Sentry Bot, which definitely feels more intimidating than the ones we've been seeing. I think it's the 4 legs is what really does it. And like, imagine this thing fully stood up, extending its legs to stand tall. Terrifying. Alright, and then this, I guess, is supposed to be a new model of Mr. Handy. With 4 eyes instead of 3. Different styled arms. With 4 limbs over in all directions. Its eyes feel less advanced. Honestly, this feels like a downgrade. The hand in Handy. You never can have too many hands. 3? Why not 4? That was ROBCO's inspiration behind the popular and cost-effective Mr. Handy model. The first of the line shown here, always a help around the household. Whether with mom in the kitchen using its titanium circular power saw, or in the garage with dad using its armor-piercing laser array, Mr. Handy's not just helpful, it's your friend too. Exhibits are brought to you by your friends at ROBCO. But these guys were made by General Atomics, not ROBCO. That's what's confusing me here. Huh. And then, what the fuck is this thing? So, I'm sorry, is this rocket propelled? What the fuck are you? Hang on. It's got wheels. Some folks have asked, why not a Protectron with wheels? ROBCO wasn't afraid to answer that question. The Protectobot is the answer. While safety standards prevent this freewheeling dynamo from entering mass market production, despite ROBCO's best intentions and teams of lawyers, we take consolation in letting you see this extremely well-funded experiment as it was intended. A rocket moving so fast, it looks like it's standing still. Exhibit brought to you by our friends at ROBCO. This is terrifying. Can you imagine this thing speeding full speed into you and just fucking eviscerating your lower half? Alright, now we got... That's cool, the starfield below. Very fun. Do they have Pluto? Is that Pluto? I can't tell. I think it's supposed to be Pluto. I don't know. Very fun. Our rich solar system. A model of our solar system, not actual size. Beautiful, isn't it? ROPCO, with its subsidiary REPCONN, has often gazed into the night sky, seeing the rich pageant of stars and planets above us. Our goal? Send unmanned rockets to these other systems, seeing their beauty firsthand while mining ever deeper into each planet's surface for precious resources needed here at home. This is our promise to mankind. Extend our reach into the future where the number of ROPCO and REPCONN rockets match the stars in the sky. This exhibit brought to you by our friends at ROPCO. Well, this has been fun. Is this... Okay, this is the backstage area where I think I'm gonna get yelled at if I go to. This has been fun.
How may I serve you, master?
No, but I didn't find the people I was looking for. Hang on, is this a gift shop? Anything cool I'd want to snag in here? Bottle cap, bottle cap. I'll take all that money. That door's locked and I can't pick it. Oh, hey, look at that. Souvenir rocket. Oh my god, tiny barrels. I wish I could take one of those. And lunch boxes. Alright, cool.
How may I serve you, master?
Is there medical boxes in the bathroom? Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. Not in. I don't think there's gonna be anything of note in, yeah, okay. This is a fun diversion. Hang on. What's behind here? Speeches. There we go. Let's not go in there because I feel like we're gonna get yelled at. We might poke around this place more in the future, but right now I want to find the Brotherhood I'm supposed to be talking to. Where are they supposed to be? They're apparently right near me. Find the patrol knight Lorenzo. Told you about. I guess we'll be doing that next time on Fallout New Vegas. So I hope you've all been enjoying this episode. End cards appearing in just a moment. Love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue